I got a bottle of port. Must be time to make wine, motherfuckers.
You're gonna laugh, cry, squirt hot oil on your eye, get a little chubby and not know why. Probably because of the delicious food coming straight at you from this foul mouth dude. Pink tacos not included.
Alright, making wine. This shit's easy. Easy as motherfucking shit. Like, this is just fucking shit, fucking easy fucking shit. So, basically, we got some balloons, we got some duct tape, we got a jug. I'm gonna use my big fucking thingy. We got sugar, and we got tons of fucking grape juice concentrate. We're gonna make the awesomest, easiest motherfucking jug wine ever. What we have here, motherfuckers, this is the important shit that you need to get. It's the only shit you have to go buy that might be a little weird. You can't find it everywhere. You can find it at like brewery stores maybe. This stuff, I bought packets off Amazon.com. Go fucking figure, man. You can get anything from that fucking place. Okay. So here's what you do. We're going to take this. And we're going to take my glass measuring cup. We're going to sterilize everything first, which we need the iodophore for. Sterilization, motherfucker, is key to making any kind of fermented thing. This is iodophore. This is a very concentrated iodophore. Don't drink this shit, by the way. We're going to take a little tiny bit of iodophore. We're going to put it in everything. We're going to let it sit for 15 fucking minutes while we let the yeast start. So basically, we're going to take the yeast, put it in hot water. It'll tell you about how hot. This says 104 to 109. We're going to put in 104 to 109. And let it sit for 15 minutes. I'm not using the whole fucking packet because I'm not making 5 fucking gallons. This will do 5 gallons. I don't need that much, so I'm going to do about half packet. So this is going to be really fucking easy and fun. Okay, so, first things first. Sterilize shit. Start your yeast. And, yeah. If you don't have iodophore or another kind of drip dry sterilizer, what you can use is bleach. When I first started making wine, I used bleach. You put like a tablespoon of bleach in per bottle, per like half gallon per gallon of water basically. You're going to sterilize it by letting it sit. But then the only thing with the bleach is you can't just let it go. You're going to have to like rinse the shit out of it until you can't even smell bleach anymore, which takes a fucking while. Big fucking while. So, yeah. Let's get started. I got a big metal spoon to stir it with. I'm going to drop that in my thingy and thing. Let's fucking do it. Alright, water. We got about almost a cup. Not really too much. We're going to kind of try to get half our yeast in here. Measured out by eyeball. Measured or tempt it. Should be about 104. While we got that, we're going to let that sit, okay? It will, just watch it. It's going to, and it smells. You can automatically get that smell. It's fucking awesome. The remainder of this, I'm going to put in a little plastic baggie, put it in the fridge. It'll be good for our next time we're making wine. Iodophore in this container. We're going to swish that around really good. I'm also putting my spoon that I'm going to use to mix up the shit in there, so that way that's all sterile and we're ready to fucking go. This shit, the yeast needs to sit there quietly for like 15 minutes. Now, your juice, if I didn't mention this already, if I did, I'll edit, if not, whatever. Liquid. We do not want it frozen. It's got to be room temperature, because, yeah, we need it at room temperature. So, you know what? I usually just buy it and never put it in the freezer. Yeah, we just let it sit. So, I got about 15 minutes. Let's pour a shot and have some port. And here we are 15 minutes later. And there's our yeast. It's doing things a little bit. Okay. Let's drain our shit, drip it, and pour some more port. Guess what I did for 15 minutes? Don't worry, I washed my hands. Once we got everything cleaned out, sterilized, and we're ready to go, we've got our juice concentrates. We need some sugar. We're going to take our sugar. We're going to take, well, here's the deal. High yield yeast needs high yield sugars, man. And the juice and such, it's going to have like a decent amount of sugar, but not like this, man. You need like, so we're going to drop in, this is like adding cocaine to a 4-year-old, you know, who's hyper. Because, and the yeast is going to, and it's going to eat the fuck out of it, and it's going to piss out so much alcohol. Because that's really what it is. Alright, so basically I think I'm gonna dump about a cup and a half of this in, because this stuff's supposed to get up to like 20%, some shit like that. It's gonna be fucking crazy. So I'm gonna dump about a cup and a half a cup and a half of sugar in it, and then I'm going to add my things of juice. We're going to bring it up to about 2.5 gallons, right, with the water and everything else, you know. And I'm going to do that now. Okay, I'm going to do that. Alright, as you can see, we got it just about to the 8.5 quart is what I filled it up with water. You see, in there, yeah. Now there's sugar on the bottom. Stir it up with the spoon that you sterilized. Try to get it as good as possible. It doesn't help to have it on the bottom. How's my big ass motherfucking hands rolling around? Imagine this playing with your clit. Yeast. Once again, I'm going to stir it up a little. Try to get it mixtured up. It should smell pretty good. And we're going to pour that whole bad boy into the fermenter. I'm going to splash just a little bit out to get the residual. And we're going to mix that up. Give it a good couple of whackers. Should be ready to go. Smell it. Smells like yeast and grape juice. It's not the prettiest smell. You gotta wait for it to, you know, piss out the alcohol for it to taste better. Alright. Now, for this, we're going to cap the container here, but before I do that, or well, I'm going to do that, but I'm not going to tighten it yet. The idea is you don't want anything getting in. There's a little crack sort of thing at the bottom of this, the Mr. Beer Barrel, that lets the air go out without letting any of the bad stuff in. We're going to do the same thing with our jug, except we're going to use a balloon. Let's use a red balloon. We're doing red wine, right? Ever wonder how your mother finally convinced your dad to, you know, impregnate her and have a baby? Here's a hint. Pin. Get it? Anyways. Poke a hole in the balloon with a pin. Fill the jug. And once again, I made my vat, so I'm just going to fill it out of the vat. When you're making your jugs, make sure you leave at least an inch from the top of the neck, okay? Some of these will foam, sometimes not. If it does foam, you don't want a big fucking mess. These bubble. And high octane yeast that I'm using, it'll bubble good. Alright, there's our jug. This, used bottle of wine. It's got a screw top lid, that's what I like about it. Next, balloon. You want to stretch the balloon over top. Take some duct tape. Key important, I learned this the hard way. Trial and error. Some say rubber bands. You can try that shit, but they pop right off. So you're going to take your duct tape. Don't take the balloon itself. Get a good seal on that. That'll hold it there. Okay? What's going to happen very soon? That lovely, lovely yeast is going to start eating all of the sugar. When it does that, this balloon is going to come up and go whoop. Next thing you need to do is find a darkened place where it will not be disturbed for, say, 2 weeks. Alright? Secondly, keep it out of sunlight. Yeast and sunlight, they don't care for each other, okay? So, I got a stashing place right here. We're going to put this. Oh man, she did it on the freezer. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Alright, let's wait. Should be about an hour or 2 hours. This thing will start rising. It's like the slowest fucking Viagra commercial ever. Okay, motherfuckers, that's it. We're gonna wait for this thing to start bubbling and whatnot. This is only part 1. Don't forget, part 2 will be about 2 weeks. Follow along, do it yourself. This is really fucking easy. It's not goddamn brain science. Okay. Don't forget to check out the cookbook on Amazon.com by myself, S.J. Moyer. It's called Better Than Eating Out. Pink tacos not included. Don't forget to check out my actual website, sjmoyer.com. That fucking simple. You enjoy your food. I'm gonna enjoy mine. See you guys next time, motherfuckers.
Pink tacos not included, better than eating out. Pink tacos not included, better than eating out. Pink tacos not included.